Oh, welcome back to another vid. So this time I'm not going to be working on that. So taking a break off PM60. Yeah, just been doing bulk work on it with all the rust and the repairs and stuff. As you'll see, there's also a bottle. So the mid gas is out. We've got a bottle of argon, straight argon. We've also got a different welder. My little 170, probably, well, playing around yesterday, got a massive flash burn on my arm from welding. The 170 don't deal with it, so we pulled this old crapper out of the garage, which is Dad's welder, the old boy's welder. So it's always hated welding steel, but surprisingly welding the alloy, it's kind of pretty good. So it's a 180, mine's a 170. So we're gonna get stuck in and do some work on this. Obviously canopy for the ute. As you can see, there is a fridge slide in it. So I'm gonna be putting structure all through it. I'm gonna pull this shelf out because the shelf's already been moved prior. So it was welded in here, and sometime in its life it's been cut out and then pot riveted in higher up. So we'll drill out all the pot rivets, and yeah, we'll be putting a heap of framing in it. So we'll be putting 40 by 40 down both sides all the way through. There's a middle beam going to about halfway, and then there's a post in each corner and a lateral or horizontal support front and back. I've got to weld a tab on up in here because I'm putting framing in the roof as well, but because they're a full width door, I don't want them on the headboard of the ute because, you know, being a checker deck, it's going to scratch the crap out of paint. So I'll be putting a little tab to space it off so I can also bolt clean through onto the headboard of the uterus. Yeah, purpose of this is just so I can have a fridge on one side, obviously the passengers, room for a roll-out pantry or whatever I want the side, and on the driver's side will be a dog box, full width dog box. So there we go, some uprights in. I've yet to weld that one in. That one's been welded in. These two are welded in just at the bottom. I haven't done the top apart from that one. Yeah, before I cop hate too, and like comment down below obviously if I'm doing stuff wrong, but this is literally my first time welding aluminum. So I spent the last 2 days messaging mates, showing them like welds I was doing on a piece of scrap after cleaning that up and just trying to weld. So this obviously is my first time ever welding alloy. I'm used to steel, and even then I am self-taught, so you know, it is what it is. Some of my welds are good. Like, I reckon that one there is pretty good. It's almost some dimes. I am welding up, so I seem to be able to weld it up. But mate did tell me to weld vertical down, but that's uncomfortable and I can't actually do it. So, you know, I have done like that. I had to adjust. I just turned the amps right up. That one, I turned the amps up. I turned the wire down, it done that. So I turned the amps up and it done that. And that was a down. And then they had done that one. So also going through and cleaning with a little gun, just doing the best I can. Because obviously, you know, I'm not stupid. Clean material welds better than dirty. So just hitting it with a wire wheel, then using a rag with some thinners on it, thinners, acetone, and wiping down the surface, walking away, coming back and hitting it with a welder. So these are the uprights, so I can, because obviously I'm putting a rooftop on this. It's going to be a rooftop literally sitting on top of this. So there'll be a roof support front and back as well, and I'll probably throw a middle in just to help with stressing. So, but yeah, as I said before, there is a dog box going in here, so the dog box is going to there. So that mark there is going to be a wall. This shelf is going to stay. I did try and drill them rivets out, but they're actually steno rivets, so I don't know what I'll do with them. I accidentally clocked that before, so I'll have to tap that back. So, so here we go. I just took it off there and put it on there because that's not the full length, and it was popping the center, which I definitely don't want. So I just put some on some of the old boys' old walking workhorses. We'll just get that under that edge, and she's safe to cool. So it's actually a bit more sturdy on this too. Again, I am putting holes in each corner to put lifting tabs. That way, because I'm lazy, I have a gantry and my ute tray is over 1 meter off the ground. Stuff trying to pick this up, I can just pick it up with the gantry. So such a toasty day, but some of these are actually turning out to be good welds. That was the other side I've already shown you. So we'll look at this side. Let's turn the light on first. Love this garage, got lights everywhere. Yeah, poor neighbour. So some of these welds aren't actually turning out too bad. Like the top of that one's pretty damn mint. That one's pretty alright. I've had to grind the corners off them, so these go straight into that corner. Got to grind more off that one. This one's pretty mint, so you know, I'm trying to get rid of that. Really sure. Yeah, this is the dog box side. So there we go, that's the frame in the bottom. I end up sticking a jack under it to get the floor or the canopy to come up. Yeah, I don't really care. Oh, it's not that I don't care, I'm not going to chase it. So being a second-hand canopy, it is. These things are, well, they're not straight anyway. Well, I don't see it being straight. Get that off your head. And yeah, it's a bit of an ugly looking clamp. But that actually made the canopy square up. Oh, it's still, so that's why I'm putting plates on it, because it is slightly twisted. Again, I'm not going to chase it and try and make it untwist. Yeah, that side's that way, this side's almost flush, but eh. Seal off this door. So I am going to put a runner clean across that way in 2 or 3 spots to bolt that down to. But that's a floor, 90% of the floor framing. I did attack this with a hammer, but said I am going to do something to get these to come out. So that's going to be the fun part. And I also don't know if I'm going to put them back, that shelf back in. I'd want to have that shelf in there, but I'm also putting a cross support in each wall. So one will have it that one way, the other wall will have it the other way, just to stop it from twisting as much as possible. So yeah, but it doesn't need one to stop that way. I might put one of them on it anyway, but we'll see. If you actually look carefully in there is a puppy dog. So I call him supervisor because he literally watches me through the windows. You know, good old Diesel. Yes, I called my dog Diesel. He's just over 5 years old now. Damn, had him for a while. So I'm gonna take a break. It is like midday. I've been going at this now for 2 and a bit hours. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I do enjoy seeing people comment on my content. Obviously, like, I'm doing this the first time I welded alloy. So if you're a professional, give some tips. If you're just another backyarder and your mate's professional, I want to hear it. So, but I'm always happy to listen to those who are experts in their field. And you know, well, as I said, last couple of days I've been on to a couple of different mates who've welded alloy in the past, just showing them photos of what I was doing and figuring out how to set up the MIG. I've literally had no one here in person showing me how to do it, so I feel like I've done pretty damn good for how I started and how it is now. So that's all I care about. So yeah.